Hey YouTube, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and today is June 30th, 2014, and I'm coming to you for my week 11 post-op VSG update. I had surgery on April 14th, 2014 with Dr. Belsberg at Kaiser South Bay. My starting weight for the beginning the process, the pre-op process, was 402 pounds. My weight at surgery was 360 pounds. My weight last week was 306.4 pounds. And my weight today was 300.6 pounds. So I was really hoping to make it to Wonderland by today. I had actually set that as a goal that by June 30th I would be at least 299.9. But I'm still going to call it a win. I mean, it's 0.7 pounds, and it's that time of the month, and I think if it wasn't, I probably would have hit it. So that's pretty incredible. I may make another video this week when I hit that, but for now, we're not quite there. But the milestone that we did make this week was that from starting this process, I've lost 101.4 pounds. Damn! I've never lost this much. Never lost in the 3 digits. It's kind of crazy, and I'm really excited and happy that I hit that number finally. So it's 101.4 pounds since I started, exactly 60 pounds since surgery, which was 11 weeks ago, and 5.8 pounds since last week, which is a big bump off of what I was doing the couple weeks before that. And I'll tell you why I think that was in just a little bit. So most of you guys know I also do my averages of calories and protein and fat every week, so I can kind of track that and see what I'm doing and where I'm at. And by next week I will have had a haircut, so I won't keep playing with my hair while I'm videotaping. But anyway, my average calories for last week were 821. I got an average of 74 grams of protein, 53 carbs, 41 grams of fat, 14 grams of sugar. And in the past I was tracking sodium, but I'm not eating the kind of food where I think sodium is going to be an issue. So I actually decided to start tracking fiber instead, because I think MyFitnessPal just lets you track 5 things. If somebody knows a way around that, let me know, and I will track both, but I couldn't quite figure it out. So now I'm tracking fiber because that is a bit of an issue, and I had an average of 7 grams of fiber a day, which is not enough. I did 51 ounces of water on average and 4,607 steps. So still a work in progress, but all the areas that I was looking at that I mentioned last week in my video that I wanted to address, I did. I bumped my protein up. Well, I had said I wanted to get to 75 average, but I'm 74 average, pretty close. I brought my carbs down a little bit. I bumped my water up from like 40 to 51, and I bumped my steps up as well. Not as much as I want to get to, but I definitely made progress in the right direction. So for next week, it's gonna be about the water and the steps primarily, keep everything else the same, and see how I can integrate a little bit more fiber. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Quest bars, so I guess it's fruit and vegetables for me, so which is fine. And I sort of crave them, so that's good, but I need to integrate some more of that as well. So the last couple of weeks before this week I was doing, I think last week I lost 3 pounds, the week before that I lost 2 pounds, and before that I was having a pretty consistently higher weight loss. So I weigh every day. I think on Tuesday I weighed and I saw I actually went up a pound, which could have been for a variety of reasons, but it just kind of kicked me into gear. And I realized that I'd gotten a little bit lazy in terms of how I was eating, what I was eating, and how often I was eating, and things like that. So I really kind of set the law down. And so the law for me is 75 grams of protein regardless. That comes first. Whatever else is left over, fine. But you got to get that protein in. Got to get the water in. I know my average was only 51, but for the latter part of the week, I got 64 each of the every day. And then I I had noticed that I had started sort of grazing a little bit, so I stopped doing that, and I started doing, 3 meals and 2 snacks, period. That's it. And I also, the protein shake that I like is really pretty high in calories and in carbs. So I actually cut that out and have instead been doing an Ungery or a nectar shake, and trying to get, if I need protein from a shake, if I'm not getting it from regular sources, then I'll get it from there. And I mean, I really think that those are the things that attributed to a bigger weight loss this week. I'm too early in this process to start getting lazy and slack. I need to keep on track and make sure that I'm making the most of this kind of honeymoon period. So let's see. So anyway, that's a startling revelation for me. You do what you're supposed to do, and you get good results. Who knew? One of the big focuses for me is this for the month of July is going to be exercise. I haven't really, since surgery, I haven't really gotten back into the exercise gear the way I would like to and the way I was doing before surgery. So I'm gonna do I haven't been in or done any of these fitness challenges, but I'm gonna make one. My fitness challenge is exercise at least 30 minutes a day, every day in July. So if anybody wants to do that with me, just leave a comment below, and maybe I'll set up a Facebook page, and then I'll do, I think with that, and I'm getting close to 100 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway for the people who participate and succeed in the 30-day fitness challenge in the beginning of August. So I don't know what that'll be yet, but I'll figure that out. So if you want to commit to at least 30 minutes of exercise every day for July, just leave a comment below, and I'll set up a Facebook page, and we can track that and motivate each other and share what we're doing for our 30 minutes a day. What else? Oh, yeah, I had some new products that I was going to share with you guys today. I can't show you a package of one of them because I ate the last one as a snack today, and I accidentally threw away the package. But they're Kay's Natural Honey Jalapeno Pretzel Sticks. I might have mentioned these before. If I did, sorry, I'm repeating myself. I'm getting old. But they are really good. They have a nice little, a nice little bite to them. And they're 12 or 14 grams of protein and 120 calories. I usually do half a bag, separated into 2 snacks during the day, and not every day because they do have a lot of carbs and a lot of calories. I mean, usually, I don't know that my meals are always 120 calories. So that's one thing. And then I was going to introduce you guys to this other product that I thought was really good. It was, I think it's Evol. I think it is love spelled backwards, so I don't know how you say it, but there are some, I had noticed them, they're frozen food items. I noticed them at Ralph's, and they looked really good. They were gluten-free, organic, had good high protein numbers, pretty all natural, and really tasty. I had one that was like a grilled steak bowl on Saturday. However, I don't think that we're supposed to dump with VSG, but if we are, I think I had the closest example to what dumping was after I ate that. So I'm not going to share it with anybody. But I just got, for the first time ever since surgery, I had it. It tasted fine. I had like a third of the bowl, and then like 15 or 20 minutes later, I got really sweaty. My heart was kind of racy, and beelined it. Of course, I was driving my son and his friend to LA, so I stopped to get gas and had to go into the gas station, TMI, but got really, really sick for like 10 minutes, and haven't experienced that with anything else. So I don't know what it could have been. I mean, it was really just steak and some vegetables and like a little bit of brown rice. I don't know what it was in there that could have done it. I've had well, actually, I haven't had brown rice. I had a little bit of regular rice, but you would think brown rice would be better. Anyway, I don't know, but that wasn't a good experience. So I'm not going to recommend that product, even though it did look pretty good. What else? Okay, I finally went back to therapy last week, and I'm of the nature that if I'm going to go to therapy and pay to go to therapy, I have to be honest with the therapist, because otherwise, what's the point? So I did share the fact that I really had not been feeling much like going to therapy lately. And we talked about it in her, analysis, which was probably correct, is that I may be trying to sabotage myself a little bit, which I have been known to do in the past, not so much in the last couple of years, but in the more distant past, that was kind of my MO. So I'm going every week. We talked about me going more because I think I've mentioned before that I used to go, I was actually in psychoanalysis 4 days a week, and that was when I really felt like, it really, really, really helped. It was a horribly miserable process to take that time out of your day and to sit there not knowing what to talk about. But I think it really helped me, and it really got me to the point where I was ready to have this surgery and ready to release this weight. But I know she would like me to come more days a week, but right now I just can't commit to it. I just am not willing to take that extra time. I just don't want to do it. Maybe later when my son gets settled and is away at college and I'm here all by myself, then maybe I will have more time and will consider that. But we talked about it. It's out in the open. It's good. But then I during the week, started thinking about sabotage, and it kind of came up for me yesterday. Yesterday I posted on Facebook that I had lost 100 pounds, and I did like a split shot with a before and after picture, and I got so many amazing comments and likes. And I noticed, like, as the day went on and there would be like a ding from Facebook, that I found myself wanting to eat. That I was like, oh, there's some Skinny Pop in the kitchen. Maybe I'll just have a handful of that, which I never do. I don't do handfuls of it. I measure it and put it in a bowl and take it. And I knew I wasn't hungry. I did a sugar-free popsicle. This stuff is not like adding up to a huge amount of calories, but it's the idea that something was making me uncomfortable about, I think, being noticed and being recognized. I think it's kind of a battle that I'm sort of conflicted about, wanting to be noticed, not wanting to be noticed, wanting to be recognized for losing weight, feeling like, what does this really mean? What if I don't keep it off? What if I don't keep progressing at this pace? Am I going to let people down? And I know that's ridiculous. This is about me, and it's not about letting anybody down or doing it for anybody else. Really, honestly, for the first time, that's what it is about. But in therapy today, I was talking about, it made me recall once when I was, one of the last times I tried to lose weight, and I'd lost like 30 pounds. This was probably 10, 12 years ago. And I was going to the gym every day. I'd lost like 30 pounds, but every day I was at the gym, and I would go. My son was little, and so I would wait until he was asleep to go. And one night that I was there, a guy came up to me and said, oh, I just really want to say that you're doing a great job. I see you here every day working hard, and I think you're doing a really great job. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I never went back to the gym after that. It wasn't so much a conscious decision not to go back, but it's that memory came to mind when I started to think about the way I was sabotaging myself yesterday with the grazing. So I just thought that was interesting and something to be aware of. I'm curious if you guys find yourself sabotaging, and if so, how does that show up in your life? If you want to share, please do. Either you could do it I've seen people, I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing. My son makes fun of me that I like missed the bandwagon. I'm like picking it up at the tail end. But people do video responses. If anybody wants to do a video response on how they may be sabotaging, I would love to hear, or just leave a comment below. So that's where I'm at psychologically. We've talked about physically. I just want to do a couple of shout outs. I just love everybody that I watch on YouTube. I get something different from everyone. There are a lot of people I watch who have, are close to their goal or at goal or past goal, because I want to see, I want to follow their experience. Then there's a group of people who are, who had surgery right along the same time I did, that I really enjoy watching. And I've recently started watching some people who are new to the journey also, and I'm just so grateful for everyone. I'm grateful to all of you who watch and comment, to everyone who subscribed, and just to everybody who is sharing this journey on on YouTube. It is such an amazing support. I was at a support group meeting this week at Kaiser, and it was mainly pre-op patients, and like none of them knew about YouTube. And it's like, you guys have to go, which reminds me, I got all their emails to send them people to watch, and I haven't sent those yet, so I need to do that. But it's like such a great resource for people who are considering it, who are going through it, that I just kind of feel sad that it's not part of, that YouTube isn't part of every weight loss surgery education program, because there's so much to learn. And so I'm just really grateful to everybody. Okay, I need to speed this up. I'm already at 15 minutes. Shout outs. Let's see. First of all, I want to shout out to Lauren Losing, who reached her goal. I love her videos. A lot of times I find that I tend to want to watch people's videos who have, you know, the same kind of amount of weight to lose that I do, or we're in the same ballpark, which, you know, she had much less weight to lose than I did, and she's done a great job getting to goal, but her videos are some of my most favorite. She does some of the best grocery haul cooking videos that I've seen. So Lauren Losing, congratulations to you. You've done a great job. You look amazing. I saw the picture you posted on Facebook at the beach. You look incredible. And then my friend, who I think I probably mention in every single video, but watch Patty Meld. I shouted her out a little early, but she hit her 100-pound weight loss goal a couple of days before I did. And so I want to give her the official shout out, and I want to thank her for these beautiful flowers that match my shirt that she brought me today for reaching my 100-pound weight loss goal. She is just, it's not a joke, but she is like the nicest person ever. However, I need to preface that by saying she's not like one of those nice people that are grating or annoying. She's a nice person who is so genuinely nice, funny, smart, can be sarcastic, and just beautiful. I just love having her in my life. So thank you, Patty. And then there's these group of people who are like right around the same stage as Patty and I are in our journey that I love to watch. The Real Share Bear, love watching her videos, and so excited that we're going to get to meet her, that she's going to come out here to Obesity Help. I can't wait. TK Sleever, love her videos, love her. Patty and I were talking about her, how amazing her kitchen is and her cooking videos are, and I really want to have, she has like taps for, they make their own beer. She has taps for beer, and now she has one for Crystal Light. I just think that's the coolest thing ever. Mama Mia VSG, I've only started watching recently. I really love her videos. She's very, just very real and funny, and I think she's coming to Obesity Help too. Leanne, My Big Adventure, I really love. I think she's probably like 3 or 4 weeks since surgery, but just another person who is so real and just entertaining in the way she kind of presents her history and what's going on in her life. And then there's some newbies that I've just started watching that I thought I'd put a plug out there for. One is VSG Warrior Walter, who is hysterical, if you guys haven't already watched him, and I'll put all the links below. Also another one, and I got this one, VSG Warrior Walter had recommended her. New Me to B72 is someone who's going through is getting, I guess she had a sleeve and is now having gastric bypass revision. And then Svelte, SKRY VSG, who's also in the pre-op stage. So those are some people I'm watching that I just wanted to give a little shout out to. Love you all. So grateful for this community, and I hope everybody has a great week. And you may see me again this week when I hit that $2.99 number. Okay, have a great week. Bye-bye.